Hey guys, welcome to this episode of College Kids Cars. Today we have Adam with a Subaru WRX.
Hey there, thanks for having me.
So Adam, tell me a little about your car.
Well, so this is a 2008 Subaru WRX. I wanted something, that was going to have all-wheel drive for the winter, but also I wanted something that was going to be kind of quick. It could go around a corner, but then also when I did happen to venture off-road, it could handle that too. So I wanted something that was really the best of both worlds.
Tell me, what all have you done to the car yourself?
I first just did the catback, rode out on that for about 8 months, and then decided it was time for a little bit more. And I did the full exhaust from the turbo back. And with that, I did a new intake and a stage 2 tune. And so that really just lets air flow through a lot better. The car breathes a lot happier, revs up faster, and it sounds a lot nicer too.
What else do you plan to do to the car?
There's always a really long list of things once you start modifying your car. The main overarching goal is just to make it as bulletproof as I can. And I also just want to get her looking a little bit nicer, fix some paint spots.
The car looks a lot taller. It's got a better stance than a stock one does.
Yes, sir. Subarus are kind of known for their ability to go off-road, but they're not especially tall. They're kind of limited by their ground clearance a little bit. And so I wanted to fix that, and I lifted it 1.5 inches so that I could fit these bigger tires. With the stock ride height and the size wheels that I had, those wouldn't fit. So I put 15-inch wheels instead of the stock 17, and that allowed me to fit these general grabbers on there.
At the start of this, you told me that you actually put a tune on the vehicle.
Yes, I did. So that just went along with the bigger diameter intake and exhaust, trying to make the whole thing flow better, be able to hang with some of my friends in their cars a little bit more. But as far as what it's making right now, power-wise, I couldn't really tell you. I would like to get it dyno tuned eventually.
All right, Adam, let's look at the back of your car.
Yeah, sure thing.
So looking at the back, it's not a stock spoiler, is it?
No, it's not. So this is the size spoiler that comes on the newer WRXs and the STIs. The spoiler that came on this car was really small. I ordered this one. When it arrived at the house, it was carbon fiber, which was a shock to me. I was expecting this to be black fiberglass, and so I had somebody set up, a friend of the family, who was going to paint it for me. And so we decided just to paint this outside edge here so that from the side you can still see that it's the bigger spoiler, but once you get up closer you can see all this nice carbon on the back.
Seeing that it's not the same year, did it mount the same? Did it bolt on?
It did, yeah. Thankfully Subarus are made to be a lot like Legos. You can take parts from different years, different cars, and just pop them on for the most part.
Why don't we take a look at the inside?
Yeah, sure thing.
I see it's a 5-speed manual, and you got the e-brake right where it's easy to get to.
Yep, exactly. It'd be kind of nice if it was a 6-speed on the highway.
Yeah.
It runs at about 3,000 RPM at 75, so it'd be nice to drop that back a little bit, but the 5-speed does have longer gears, so when you are really pushing the car, you don't have to shift as often, and that's kind of nice too.
Why do you like driving this car?
Honestly, it's just a lot of fun. Every part is something that I've researched a lot before putting into it. And so I can now really appreciate those things as I drive around. I like being able to hear the turbo spool up more. I like the exhaust note that it makes. I'm happy with the way that it handles. I would say this car is something that I've really made my own. I've done kind of a lot of work to it, and it just makes it a fun car to drive.